so. Okay, so we just took in a new project to the shop today. It's a cool little Porsche Cayenne. This is a rare manual trans version. And as rare as it may be, we're gonna make it cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a tube bumper for the front. We may incorporate a winch into it as well, but we're gonna make it fully functional with the integrated skid plate right into it. So it's more than just for looks. This thing is gonna be proper. You can be able to hit a hill and send it. So this is a scratch-made tube bumper that we're making for this. It's gonna be fully radial bent, partially hidden from the front in the bodywork, so it will follow the profile of the front of this vehicle really nicely. It's going to have integrated skid plate, everything in it, perhaps a winch, but we're going to get right into it. Follow along as we build this and see if we can't create a rear bumper for it as well. I'd like to see front rear bumper, perhaps maybe some rock sliders, roof rack, go full overlanding on this one. That's what I would love to see on this. So we'll see how we go. Sweet. But yeah, let's get into it.
We did have a really good display of teamwork there, though.
Yeah, it was pretty inspiring.
We combined efforts to destroy that tool.
We destroyed it.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, because I have I drew out my template of the bend for the tube on my table here. So I'm just gonna fixture in a bunch of blocks that will keep this where I want it. So I'll have more blocks like this as an example, like
on the places that you want,
right? Like on those areas, and I'll just use a flame torch and just heat it up and just very gradually bend it into place.
That's good.
So it's gonna take me a little bit. I'm gonna have to get some blocks, set them all up, and I'm gonna end up probably getting some sort of like steel or something, because this is a steel tube. I'll get something and I'll weld that to it so it stays in place, and I'll fixture that in place as well, just to make sure it doesn't move. I want it to be gradual and even from end to end. So the radial bender didn't make the cut.
No, bro.
So it's gonna require some serious upgrades. I mean, this is only 1 3/4 inch tubing, but I think we found its limitations, boys. We're gonna go old school. We're pulling out the flames.
So you're gonna do it by hand then?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
So this will be an area that I flame bend. There'll be a very slight flame bend right over here as well. But the rest of it is all doable with our radial bender.
Woohoo! Oh my goodness.
Okay, do some adjustments.
Sounds like a Toyota Supra.
Oh yeah, all the pops and bangs. Here we go. It's not the fastest thing in the world to do. It's quite gradual. What I want to do is just warm up this tube on the top and bottom and the back side of my bend. We're bending it that way. I'm going to introduce a little bit of warmth over a long span of distance. So we took the flame out and we heated it up nice and gradually around our arc that we set up here on the fixture table. And yeah, we just finished doing that. Now we have it all clamped in place. We're gonna let it cool overnight. Tomorrow morning, we should be good to go. We're gonna clean it up a little bit, mount it on the vehicle, and we're almost on the home stretch of finishing this bumper off. So,
Awesome.
yeah. The difference between the facelift and non-facelift.
Oh, the models are different. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, this was pre-facelift.
Oh, so you have to make like different mounts, I'm guessing, for...
It's just slight modifications, like the mount that I designed for the facelift version. It looks like it's going to work just right, just fine. But there's a couple of extra fasteners on the pre-facelift model that interfere a little bit. So that just means if I want to make a more universal bracket, I'm going to have to make little provisions on the template itself that relay that information in the manufacturing side of it. Yeah, it's kind of a shame this bracket wouldn't just fly right on there, but that's all right.
And you're trying to utilize all the factory mounting points?
Yes, yes. This is the factory bumper, crash protection mounting. It just makes sense. I mean, it doesn't have to just look good. It needs to function well. So, yeah. Oh wow.
I don't think I mentioned this yet, but you're making this for more than one Porsche Cayenne.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now, I have 2 pre-facelift Porsche Cayenne 2 bumpers to make. But I also have on order, I have a total of 20 bumpers that I need to make.
Oh my goodness.
So,
wow.
I'm gonna be busy for a little bit. Kind of a fun challenge though. But yeah, we're just ramping up right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run this test bead roll on here with 2 consecutive drops of tension between the upper and lower die. So this was just a test piece that we're doing right now to check and see how the radiuses look, make sure this step is good, basically make sure that it looks good. Because this is the bead roll setup that I'm gonna run with the Cayenne bumper that we're building.
Sweet.
So I already cut out the pieces and laid them all out with this. But now that we're gone through this test, we're gonna do the real parts.
Nice. I thought that was the real part. That looks freaking amazing.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could put this into use with something.
Yeah.
Somebody could potentially find something cool with this.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe
Giveaway?
Maybe a giveaway. Maybe somebody might want it.
So comment below if you want that panel.
Yeah, and I'll finish it too.
Sweet. Oh, that looks magnificent.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean,
look, too
come on.
close. I'm not done yet. I just got started.
It looks awesome. I mean,
It's a pretty cool little design. Check that out. You see a little Porsche emblem in there?
oh yeah. That's so cool. Translated from that template over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, right?
Wow. Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's cool. I just finished bead rolling it. I had to do a little tiny bit of hammer and dolly work inside some of the round corners that I couldn't do in the roller. I did the basically first stage of refinement and just gave it a quick brush just because it's cool looking.
Yeah.
But I actually wanted to show you the Scotch-Brite wheel on this thing.
Oh yeah, like brushing?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
So we'll just put that aside. So this is what you're gonna see over here. That's how that's gonna be.
Oh, that
Inside
looks
there.
really nice. It looks so finished, even though you haven't welded it. It just looks like it should be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I think so. That's pretty cool. You get these ones on here. I can't reach it, but those other little ones fit right here in the inside corner. And they all get just fastened on with fasteners. I got little tabs and everything to weld on in here. So this is all removable, fully accessible inside. There's gonna be a bunch of hella lights on there, so you'll
Sick.
have access to all the wiring and everything. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now.
Awesome.
Yeah. They've been requested to be gloss black. They need to be really nice. So I have a couple little ripples here and there from when I did my initial forming, just to smooth that out. The main bar on this one's getting done with, it's like a factory color match that we're doing, and it's like a silver titanium sparkle kind of thing for that. So that with the gloss black, that should be pretty cool. I think what we're gonna do on the panels here for the inner fender covers, filler panels, they're gonna be done with a black Santex. It's kind of like a matte black, very, very light texture, because you don't want them to be all shiny.
It looks so nice though.
Yeah.
It looks really nice.
So I'm gonna move it on the table just real quick so you can see the perspective of it on the vehicle. So on the vehicle, it sits like that. We just did our final fit on this Cayman bumper, and now I'm just gonna remove it, take it back to the table, finish that one last little bit of fabrication, and all that really is me adding shackle mounts onto this location right here. I just did all the 7-inch Hella light mounts for it, and that's it. Off to powder coat.
Sweet. The light mounts look awesome, by the way.
Thanks, man.
They look great. And he said this one is for, it's like you're gonna attach like a thing that comes off of it for like a tow bar.
Yeah, that's right. So the D-ring shackle mount will be on here. So this is a piece of reinforcing plate that I welded to the tube, and welded it right down through the middle, ground it all off, made it look pretty. So now when the D-ring is on here and it needs to be used and pulled on, it's fully secure right through the main mount, right to the chassis of this vehicle.
The next day.
Ooh. Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, that one turned out pretty good. We're pretty happy with that.
That's awesome.
We did, what is this? Gateway gray on the main hoop, and Santex black texture for all the panels.
Oh.
And that includes the panels that are the filler for where it goes into the inner fenders.
That looks glorious. Oh yeah, that's a really nice texture.
That's neat, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it all Cerakoted?
The only thing Cerakote on this is the fasteners themselves.
Oh, okay.
So we got some nice little stainless fasteners, prepped them, got them in Glacier Black Cerakote. Just a nice touch. It's gonna look good forever. perfect little black on black contrast with the Santex.
Yeah.
So the rest of it's powder coat.
It looks amazing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Like it looks so finished. It's so.
It just you put a little flavor in there and it just looks so fancy.
Yeah.
You know, it looks good.
Again, that Porsche crest is just. It's awesome.
Thanks, man. Well,
but then you have to make what, 20 of these now?
that's what I've been told. So we'll see.
Okay.
I'm gonna do another one just like this right away. The colors are probably gonna be entirely different, but we're gonna get started on the next one right away.
Nice.
Yeah. But that's it for this one. So we're gonna deliver this one off to another happy customer, and yeah, we're gonna keep on working.